Oh, hey, Brandon. Hi. I go to pee, and everybody's gone except for AP. And now I come back, and it's just AP, and it's just like, hey, Andrew. I'm drunk. I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's funny because I thought the other guys would come back too, but it is what it is because everything's all messed up with the capture with this because I hit record just to add this on at the end.
Oh, here comes Tyler.
Here comes Tyler.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't think you guys were leaving as soon as you ended the stream. Everyone just dropped off for a
Boom,
minute.
we're gone. Dude,
Scattered like cockroaches.
Like the light turned on.
You
Everyone's
say
like,
goodbye.
I was literally on the floor, dying, laughing so hard.
I was like the last person trying to leave, and I was just like, "Oh, hey."
And then I come back. Oh, hi.
Oh.
Let's come back.
My
This is
gosh.
an intervention, Dick. We just had to. We all wanted to.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hurting.
So, AP, Nate, you're in the Chicagoland area. Check out Revolution Brewing. I like them a lot.
Oh.
And we are here
One
finally
the breweries again. I'm so
with the
sad.
last
Whoa.
Yeah.
guy that's going to be on episode
At least
150.
you're in an area.
Could only
where
think of
you
one
can
guy.
go
Oh,
and
shit.
The incomparable,
Oh
within
shit.
a reasonable-
one and only Mike Norris.
Norris.
Welcome back to the show.
Why?
bud.
Did you lose your vision for a second?
Yeah. Well, because I'm trying to transition over to where it's different. But I started playing clips from a fucking podcast that I fucking aired last week, and it wasn't turned off. So it's just pictures of us, and it's like me going, and now, finally here on the show. And I'm like, I'm not even drinking, and I hear my own voice. What the fuck's happening? All right, so yeah, we play a little joke on Blaine. Tyler tried to join back in, but he just said, fuck it, I'm gone. He doesn't care. No, that literally was the most one offhanded joke, and then everyone's like, yeah, sure, let's go, bye.
I just went to go pee.
I just thought it would be funny.
I fucking lost it. That shit was hilarious. You cracked my shit up.
I lost it. I'm over here just dying. Oh, I'm like, it'd just be funny if we wrap the show up and he gets back and we're just gone. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. That's exactly why I was left with AP. That's it.
That's exactly
I
what
came back.
There was a way to
And
make.
it was just AP. And I'm like, what's up?
If
Hi.
there's a way you can all share your screen to just be me, so it's just 6 of me and just.
Oh, man. Oh. Well, guys, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good,
it
I
has
gotta-
been. It's been a blast. I'm glad I got drunk for this one.
There you go.
It works even better. It works even better that you were drunk because you're just like, wait, what?
I
really
wish Nick
enjoyed
was here
doing
for
this.
this. I seriously wish Nick was here for this.
Can we just schedule one to make sure Nick can come? Just.
Yeah. I mean,
I want Nick on one of these so
absolutely.
bad.
Absolutely. I mean,
Nick is so funny.
he didn't say anything about this one. And so
I know.
I mean, we tried to do it last night, but I mean, absolutely, dude. Let's try and get another one in, or whatever,
Nick,
if possible.
Just every week of the quarantine, we'll just do one of these. Just.
yeah.
Hey, as long as we're quarantined, I mean, the way I see it, hey, we could do another one within because if we're not quarantined in if my work, if Blaine and me, if we have to go back to work, you're getting sick, motherfuckers, build these cars. build these cars. Don't be coughing. And
We got
People
some
are
cars.
gonna buy cars months from now. They're gonna have Corona in it from the facility. Just like open it up. God.
Man,
Oh, God.
I seriously wish Nick was in on this because Nick is one of my favorite people in the world, and goddamn, he is so funny.
Can we just convince Nick to do a drunk cast tree with all of us drinking while on this?
And just him sober?
Oh, that's actually
No, that'd be fun. I've been seriously. If it wasn't for social distance, besides my little streams, I'm gonna hopefully have another stream with him and Brett this Wednesday. If it wasn't for that, I would be like, hey, come over, we can do this with the Supercast. Yeah, because I'm obviously my connection's been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
Tyler.
know how
That's
hard it
pretty
is
good
to
about
cleverly smoke on
connections.
a live stream?
What?
I said, you know how hard it is to cleverly smoke on a live stream?
You
Should have
know,
used your mask.
you know that I'm recording right now, right?
What?
I'm recording.
Man,
You got us, you son of a bitch.
Well, you're lucky because I tried to go live and it wouldn't let me. So I'm like,
Nate, hey Nate.
Well, this is for the YouTubers then, I guess, huh?
Maybe, I don't know. If this person ever even sees air, so
Just only put this portion out, just the one where Tyler and Alex left.
Hey Nate.
Yeah, yes.
You know how hard it's been to not just be like, hey Nate, I'm coming up. If
I'm
you
here.
want.
We're here. But keep them germs the fuck away from me, motherfucker. Keep
No,
your
no,
coronavirus
we're
over
good.
there.
We're good here.
I still blame Nate for
I'm
those
kidding.
tarot cards. The minute I leave is when everything went to hell afterwards.
The cards don't lie, bro. They don't lie.
I screenshot. I took pictures of that shit.
Yeah, Liz and I did them, and they were both the same. It was messed up.
So me and Buckles had the same thing. One after another, we were both the exact same.
Like literally, Brandon and Buckles' situation was a little bit different from AP's. AP more means that they asked the same kind of question, had the same exact reading, but the cards themselves were similar in what they were trying to tell them, but not exactly the exact same
it was
five
the
cards.
same situation. Yeah.
Ours were the exact same cards.
Yeah, that's what they told us.
It was nuts. It's crazy. Crazy.
Just have Veronica do readings over Supercast. Just
You know what? Maybe on the next Supercast, if she wants to join in on that, we could do some tarot readings. That'd be fun.
I thought she was supposed to be part of the last Supercast.
Well, we've got Senor Olivar here now, so things
I
are
still
just a
have not
little
met this
bit.
kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I've never seen
Cor-
I've never seen you guys in parent mode.
it's a little bit different. You wouldn't see a kind side of me, that's for goddamn sure.
It's like when I was hanging out with Tyler with Ruby, and then Tyler just popped into dad mode, and I was like, "Wait, what just happened?" Like,
Yeah. I'm the same, bro, because I don't play bullshit. Like, really, I have a low fuse of tolerance for what I will tolerate. And, like, I know when the games are being played because I was a little boy who played games with my parents.
Yes.
So when I see his mode, I'm like, not you. It's not going to work with me. You try your fucking life
this.
out, and it's not going to happen. I done it, boy. I know. You actually have
I'm the same
been
way
having a
forever.
really awesome time. You know, Ollie started playing the Spider-Man game on PS4. I have it handicapped like a motherfucker because he's only 6, so he needs it to be a little bit handicapped, and I have to beat certain parts for him. Like, he's not great with swinging. He can't do the going and chasing down Shocker so much. Yeah, he's 6. And then like today, I re-downloaded Pokemon Go on my phone, and we actually went for a nice long ass walk just by ourselves. We were nowhere near any people,
I'm still
and then I haven't been playing for like 2 years. I quit after I played 2 years solid.
Well, didn't you catch all of them?
I had
Or still
138 of the. I had 138 of the first region Pokemon, and the day that I beat the Articuno in a battle And then everybody in the raid battle caught the Articuno except for me because my game glitched out and would not allow me into the battle. Fuck that game, and I quit. So I was really mad for a time, and then now enough time has passed, so I picked it back up. And Ollie loves it. We had a lot of fun. We ended up downloading it on V's phone. So later, I took him in the car, and I just slow rolled in the car because it was too cold, and he was playing in the back seat, fucking having a blast. I can't see a fucking thing you're showing me, little kid.
I know. I'm drunk.
I just got a
okay. Okay, if you hold on 1 second, I held the phone up to the microphone. That's how dumb this shit got.
Show me the picture. You held it to the microphone.
There's no picture. There's just I held it up to the microphone like a fucking idiot.
Oh, that's great.
So the CEO of MyPillow speaks at Trump's Corona press conference.
I saw that. What the hell?
Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow, a longtime Trump supporter, was given the mic at a White House Corona task force presser where he spoke about his business before going off the cuff to talk about God, his support of Trump. Critics questioned Lindell's presence at the podium, while others credited him for using his resources to manufacture masks for medical professionals. So he's going to be making my medical professional masks. And
Jesus.
that was trending on Twitter. So I'm like, Twitter's a crazy place. It really
Weird.
is. I mean, Tumblr is bad, but Twitter's the place that I learned that Aaron Carter, Nick Carter's brother, he's
Aaron Carter. Let's party.
dude. He's
Meet
nuts.
Shaq.
Absolutely
Meet
nuts.
Shaq in one-on-one b-ball.
Wasn't he the one who wanted to have a party in the
Aaron's party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had that CD.
He also has an OnlyFans, where if you know what most people,
that's porno shit.
yeah.
Jessica Nigri has that shit. No nudity.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, he was out there saying that his brother's a rapist and his all this stuff, and his family's against him, and people are like, "Oh man, Aaron's a victim." And then I take one look at his Twitter feed, and I'm like, "This dude's on his fucking rocker." I wouldn't be trusting him with anything he says.
Guys, 1 second. Have you seen Trapped's Twitter feed lately?
Oh yeah, the fight with the other bands and shit.
Dude,
That's
Trapped.
ridiculous.
Trapped has been nuts lately on Twitter.
They're really headstrong.
Oh my God. No, Trapped has been crazy on
2 hours
In
ago.
a few years he'll be seeing the echoes of his tweets.
It is quite hilarious how most of the metal and metalcore scenes are drawing the line in the sand, saying that they truly are Bernie bitch bands who hate the USA.
No, Trap. So I listened to them past their first CD.
I'm sorry.
Current CD. I've listened all the way to their current CD. The last good CD they had was in 2009 or 8. 2009 or 8. Yeah.
It sounded like you said 2009 4-8. So 2004 was their first album.
No. 2009
So I was like,
or
okay.
8.
Or not 4 or
No.
my bad.
I can't remember when that CD came out. It's the CD that was only one in color. Whatever the CD that was a good CD. Past that, wow. No, they had another CD. They had a single, and it was pretty UFC inspired, and that it harkened back to Heads. That song, not CD, a song, and I don't know. The song was called "Bring It." The CD was called "Reborn," and just I don't know. I'm not gonna knock the CD as a whole, but just their Twitter presence lately, it's just been really pro-Trump.
And anti-trivium.
Hmm.
Very anti-trivium.
Oh yeah, because Trivium's been very anti-trapped.
Right.
Yeah. they're-
yeah.
Mostly their bass player Paulo.
Mhm.
He's the man and also one of my favorite people in the world.
No, well, that's because he's one of the most active Twitter members of Matt. He's really active on Twitch and YouTube,
Mhm.
but Paulo is really active on Twitter. Ha.
There you go. Well, I gotta
I
hop
love-
off, guys.
All
I gotta
right.
get up in like 7 hours. So,
Hey man,
All
it was
right,
fun.
dude.
Like it was
It's been
fun.
good. It's been fun.
all right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Deuces, brother. We'll see ya.
Hey, later, man. Good
Later.
seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you too. Bye.
Later.
All right, so really
And then
quickly-
there were three,
There
the
were
OG three.
All right.
Hey, real quick, Brando, you should take this segment really quick. I just wanted to say this before I forget. You should take the segment from us laughing to what we're recording now till the end of this and make the Supercast After Dark.
After dark.
And only put it on YouTube. That way I can smoke this oney right now and I don't have to fucking worry about the wrong people fucking seeing it. Oh.
All right. So, Trapped said, "I would hate to have such horrible Pandora numbers like those two bands you mentioned." And Paulo says, "It's too bad Pandora numbers don't fill in the empty seats at venues."
Well, what's hilarious is they played in okay. Not only have they played in Indiana recently, they played in West Lafayette.
What Trap
With-
did?
No, they played with Puddle of Mud,
Mhm.
Tantric, and
There was one more.
There was one more, and I'm drawing a blank on that. But it fuck, God, that's gonna make me mad. But it was like the ultimate early 2000s alternative rock.
So Three Doors
radio.
Down.
No. It wasn't Three Doors Down. God damn. Ugh. It was-
Taproot.
No. Okay, so it's Tantric, Puddle of Mud, and no, not Taproot.
It was Mudfest, right?
Yeah, it was Mudfest.
All right, I got it
So
right
it
here.
Puddle of Mud headline.
Saliva,
Ah!
Saving Abel, and Tantric. Yeah.
Oh my
Click.
God.
Click,
And I wanted to
boom.
go to that. I wanted to go to that so bad because that's my shit. That's my
For
early
those
2000s.
YouTubers watching now and the Supercast After Dark, I do just want to say that you can learn about me talking about my history with cannabis in my all new podcast, Caniculture. Catch it every other Friday on the Journey into Comics Network, motherfucker.
Hey, check it out. So I just finished that on my way to Menard. Save big money at Menard.
On the way to
I was on my way to Menards and I finished that. Funny thing about this whole quarantine shit. I haven't much like some people, so they identify with the gym. So working out, they identify, okay, I have to work out if I'm in the headspace. If I'm in the gym surrounding you get what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So if I'm listening to a podcast, I'm drunk.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Holy fuck!
After dark.
The Blaney part 2 cometh.
So, oh no. So if at the gym, I have to be in the headspace to be at the gym. So I can't come down to my basement and be in the gym because I have plenty of stuff to work out here. I'm gonna work out. I have to be in the gym. Much like
You've said that.
so podcast. If I'm listening to a podcast, I have to be in the headspace. So my headspace is I'm driving in my car, one, which I haven't been doing because I have nowhere to drive to because I'm supposed to be isolated at home. 2,
Great
And-
job.
Yep. So 2, I have to be driving the kids to the babysitter and then to work. So that's the next step of podcasting is listening. That's an hour right there that I could be listening to
Oh.
podcasts. And then there's another 20 minutes where I am sitting in my car and then about to head into work. I haven't been at work in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
it's a feat. It's a real feat that I've managed to listen to an entire podcast, even if it was just 50 minutes. And I listened to Can of Culture. Good stuff. I'm really glad you're doing this. Fun fact.
So that took you
I'm
like
gonna-
4 minutes to tell that story.
Yep.
That was great. That was
Say,
Cool.
I listened to your first episode and you literally did the family circus, kid running all over the yard to get from point A to point B to say interesting story about that because podcast, man.
So I had a text from my mom this weekend, this Saturday. Oh no, there goes Nate.
There goes Nate again. Hey Nate.
Oh, here he comes again. Nate, are you there, guy? Are you there?
He has a story to share, and it's going to take him 7 minutes, and I'm not sure if your internet connection can handle it, Nate.
I need Nate to be here because he's gonna be proud of me.
Okay.
God damn it, Nate.
This
you
is the
dog.
craziest shit. I could hear you guys in my head for like 3 minutes, but I couldn't do a fucking thing.
All right, Nate.
I was like, okay. And I hear Dick. He's like, I really need Nate to be
So, Nate,
here right
okay,
now.
So contributing to the Canico.
Sure. Sure. Thank you. I'll tell
All
this
right,
story
so-
on the next episode if you can get through it.
My mom, she texts me
Sure.
and she starts saying, I'm struggling as a mom right now. I always felt like my kids were untouchable and they I'm sorry, I'm drunk.
I was like, are you stroking out on me
Whoa.
right now? Or...
Whoa. I got
Always
one
felt
word
like my kids
of
were
all of that.
untouchable
Okay.
and they would always be protected. I said,
Okay.
what do you mean? Is there something I don't know? She says, found out my brother found pot in my brother's room last night, and after a long talk, good talk, Back to Vacation, the movie, found out my other brother is doing it too.
Ooh, that's a rough day in a household.
Yeah, and it's a semi.
And you smoke the pot, and you smoke the pot, and you smoke the pot.
It's a semi-conservative household, and it's a good household. You've been to the household, Nate.
I smoked weed in that house.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
No, I'm for it.
Oh, that's great.
Uh,
That's amazing.
I know it's no big deal, but it is to me because I grew up with that crap and I never wanted it to touch my life again. I can't tell so and so either or he will blow up. My brother.
Lo and behold, your brother.
Talked to me yet. My other brother kept thinking he was going to call me and talk to me about it last night, but I know he chickened out. Here's what I said. I said, so here's the thing. This country is moving towards a time where that stuff is an equal level with alcohol. not only is it viewed differently, it's taken a lot more seriously in terms of a lot of things. I'm not going to lie. I support legalization. I know you have your opinion based off of your experience, but this isn't that bad. Should he be doing it? Probably not. Should he be? Oh, wait. Okay. I skipped a line. Should he be doing it? Probably not. It's not the worst thing he could be doing. I would just recommend having a good, open minded conversation about it and going from there.
Well said, bro.
Continuing. I actually
Try harder.
She says, I actually agree. I'm okay with legalization. I know it's not a horrible thing. Hell, wish I could do it in some form based on all my problems. We had a very open-minded conversation, and I think he was surprised that I didn't disown him. I basically told him he can't do it here, and that if he can't do it here, and that if he gets caught, he will have to deal with the consequences. It's not legal, and he's only 17. I mostly just I said, well handled then. There's a lot of medical benefits. It has both physically and mentally. So he says, my mom says, I guess I'm just thankful you have the job you do so you can't. And my other brother, my oldest brother, is smarter than all of us put together, so he won't. I'm like, haha, well, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as it's legal, yeah, that's
awesome,
most
man.
of the gist
I
of the
think it's good to hear.
conversation.
You know what? It would take about 7 minutes, and I was right.
They're in Ohio. So coronavirus
Time takes
territory.
longer because they're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, you know what though? I mean, for the longest time, I stayed away from it because it did and sometimes still does gives me the worst migraines. If I smell it, it has given me like Nate and I know that you know all about these day-ending migraines.
Awful.
I don't know what it is. Sometimes a skunk smell on the way home will do it to me. If it's really pungent, it will literally end my day sometimes. I had a time where my wife kissed me after she had been, partaking, and she accidentally breathed it into my mouth a little bit. This is like New Year's Eve a few years ago, and it literally lasted the entire rest of the night into the next day. That's how I watched Suicide Squad. Now, Nate, we should just leave again and leave it. No. I'm not gonna do it this time. But I mean, that's just funny. But no, like, it's not as bad as it was. Every once in a while, there'll be a pretty pungent strain, like, because I mean, I can't partake a lot most of the time. So like, as long as it's like away from me and able to air out, it's okay. But if it's like around me and it's that bad, I can get pretty bad headaches, and I get very moody when I have a migraine. I don't know about you.
Same.
I get
Everything
moody.
sucks, and I'm a drama queen.
But like I get pretty moody, and I don't like to be that way, because that's not my normal mind state. My normal like mentality is not to be that. So, like, since I have been able to, like, it does help with, what? That's the one thing that smoking doesn't help with for me is headaches.
Is your migraines, yeah, because it gives them to you.
Exactly. Like it'll help my back feel better. It'll help my feet feel better. Because I'm not a regular user, I still get the drunk feeling. Like I literally, I should not be responsible for anything because I have to remind myself to breathe. Um, that I have pretty restless legs. Like when I go lay down, once we get off of here and I go lay down in bed, my legs will it'll be like a cat, like doing the kneading thing. My legs do that.
Oh damn.
Like it feels so good. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It just like it's just like kneading with my feet. But when I like smoke, I get like muscle twitches in my feet or like in my legs, and then I'll be sitting in the recliner like this, and my legs would just be like, and I'll be like, hell yeah, and right there, move my feet, and she's like, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Oh man.
Yeah, I think we're still going, Dick. We're probably about ready to wrap this up because I got to get rolling soon myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
same here.
no.
Yeah, same here, bud.
Oh no.
I need to go to bed because my kid's gonna wake up at 6 o'clock and he won't listen and stay the fuck in his room. So I literally got out of the fucking bathroom. I woke up at 6 o'clock the other day, and he wasn't up. I looked at the monitor. He's not up. Like, cool, I have time. I go and I take a shit. And about 10 minutes later, I walk out and he's just standing in the living room. Like, you he's scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, dude. I know. I got the kids tomorrow. She's got to work.
And then he's like, hi, Daddy. I'm like, hi, what are you doing out here? He goes, just standing by the couch.
I would say, no, the fuck you're not. Go lay back down.
At that point, I'm just like, go get changed. Go get changed. Go potty.
Can I just say, it's really cool right now because 2 years
It's
ago.
gonna take 40 goddamn minutes.
No, Nate. So 2 years ago, almost, when everything went, Mr. Nate, you asked me to be your second man, your second right hand man, and
And you did a great job giving me 30%. Thank you.
well, the thing is, like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that full because I didn't know if I had it in me, and to take
You don't.
to, to take Brandon's spot as right hand man. So I was like, I'm gonna bring in a third person because that just seems right. That just seemed right to, and completely sober at the time. That just seemed right to me. Was like, let's bring in Tyler, and you're like, let's bring in AP, and I'm like, okay.
Let's bring in AP.
No.
And Nate said it exactly like
it's
that
been great.
with the accent. And
Bring
everything.
it, AP.
Bring it
We're
in.
gonna bring in AP.
No, it just means so much to me to have just you, Nate, and Brandon.
Thank you. Bask in my glory. Thank you.
So the original elite, I guess. Because I remember right after everything went down, the bullshit. Nate, you messaged me, and you were like, "Hey, man, I need a second man. I need a right
I
hand."
told you this story was gonna take 40 minutes. We already heard this part.
No, it's just cool. It's just cool. It's you, me, and
I know. I love you, Dick. I'm just giving you a hard time because you're one of the only people that can take it because you have good, thick skin. But no, man, I like where we're at as a network, and when things are a little bit different and changing. Obviously, this coronavirus is fucking everything up. Like right now,
really
2 of our shows are completely decommissioned because they are social gathering based podcasts. You can't D&D.
Are you talking
and
about
Brews.
Dungeons and Brews?
Yeah, Nick is like fucking handicapped right now, dude.
Well, I mean,
Both his hands tied
Brews
behind his back.
Brews was done before. It seems like it's been done for a while. And what sucks is, hold on.
Another 40-minute story.
No. I have this. It's a Game of Thrones
Ooh.
brew set, and I got it for Christmas.
For Christmas.
Christmas.
For Christmas.
Christmas
And
and
I've been sitting on it, like just waiting for a Brews with Dudes episode.
Waiting for that glass to crack. When's it gonna break? There it is.
No, it's still in the box. I haven't opened it at all, and I'm just waiting for Nick to be like, "Hey, let's do that." So I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna hit Nick up sometime, be like, "Hey, let's do this."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Do the thing. Do the thing.
let's do the thing.
Hell yeah. All right, dudes. Well, I don't think I have any more in me. I've got to go see what the situation in the living room's like. I don't know who's up, who's down, and who needs a
Hey.
nap. So,
Hey, Nick,
yes.
you tell Sarah and you tell
Mhm.
Veronica
Shut up.
that I said hi.
I'll tell them Brando says hi. Good call. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. This was a good show.
Really?
Yeah, obviously.
About to go
I'm
rub
not-
one out in the bathroom, and the bathroom sank.
I'm not gonna do that. Man,
He's like-
it's been like 2-3 months since I've been this inebriated, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Well, there's a couch right next to you in case you really need to crank
There
one.
is.
So
There is.
Hey, he can put the lights down and fucking put it up on his big screen and have a whackathon.
I already did that inside my wife earlier today.
Why would you tell me that?
you know, I am forgoing
Secret.
I am forgoing that for myself tonight to do this. So that's how much I think of you fellas.
Well, I appreciate you not having sex for this goofy ass podcast.
Well, I mean, yeah, dude, she's getting pretty antsy. She's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Podcast." She just looked at me.
Well, all right, fellers. Well, fellers, I think it's been a goddamn good one. I don't know why I was in Southern voice at the start.
You went straight to Tiger King.
Yeah. All right, fellers. Well, here we go. We got the goddamn podcast. Fuck Carol Baskin. She's a bitch. She killed her husband and fed him to the goddamn tiger. I can't do it. I can't take it seriously. Oh, shit. Anyways, folks, thank you guys so much for watching Supercast After Dark. If you're tuning in, you really liked what you saw in the first 2 hours and changed and said, what happened after everybody said fuck off dick and dipped in a really cockroach-like manner?
Just had to pee. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm really bummed that I didn't
What?
get to bye to Tyler.
He tried
Just
to come
text
back.
him, dog.
He tried to come back. You know, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
But
I miss Tyler.
I do too.
That couch misses Tyler.
My couch.
Until next time.
My couch misses Tyler.
Oh,
He helped me move it in here.
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for checking out Supercast 2 After Dark, the special portion that's only going to be up for YouTube because of all, like, this is not professional. Nate, thank you once again for joining me here for Supercast After Dark for the first time.
bro.
Dick
Remember,
Blaine,
I have coronavirus, not coronavirus.
right. Dick Blaine, Tyler Dongo,
Dong Master.
the Dongus Maximus.
Dongus Maximus, yeah.
It's been good, man. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad everybody had a good time, and I hope all you did too out there in the. I heard a new word today, and I fell in love with it. Internetainment.
Internetainment. I like it.
Yeah. So we hope that we were able to give that to you today and give some laughs. So until next time, guys. I've been Brando.
I've been Nate.
I've been.
It cut out at the perfect time. And we're cutting out now. Later, guys.